Hey guys, Crazy Postman here. Well, today we're going to go check up on some Area Francis chargers. Me and Duck here are about to get in the car and head out. I'll send it to Crazy Postman in the studio to give you more details on what we're doing today, but here is the setup. We're going to be doing a live stream on Starlink the whole way, and I just put my Starlink antenna back here in the back window, so we'll see how that works for the stream. I'm running behind, of course. Nothing is set up yet. We're going to check out some various Francis chargers, and we're going to put some miles on this car today. I need to make sure I got my Francis RFID because I know Elk City's credit card readers don't work. Me and EV Dave found that out a while back. You ready to go, Duck? Let's get this day started.
So this is the email that prompted today's video. Construction closures at select charging locations. And this is from Francis Energy, November 21st, 5 days ago. So this kind of put a shock through my system. Like, why would you be doing this on the busiest travel time of the year? Saying that, as long as they keep the impacts to a minimum, we really need these old BTC stations replaced because they are very unreliable and probably very costly to maintain. So the rest of this email says, Francis Energy, pardon our mess, better charging is coming your way. As we head into the holiday season, we want to ensure you have the most seamless charging experience possible. Several of our Oklahoma charging locations will be undergoing necessary construction and repairs in the coming weeks. During this time, these sites will be temporarily closed. Now, there is quite a list here. I'll just kind of leave it here for a second so you can see all of these. We're going to be visiting Cherokee Travel Mart, Hutch's Elk City, and Hilton Garden Inn in Lawton, Oklahoma. So we're going to go see if there is any construction visible, any rip and replace happening. And if none of that's happening at the location, we can at least see if the stations are online and working. My bet is going to be that Cherokee Travel Mart is a problem. It's always been a problem. The BTC power stations I don't think they've ever been working, all four of them. So we're going to find out today. Down here it says, plan your trip with real-time updates. We strongly encourage you to use our mobile app to view all open and available charging locations. The app provides real-time status updates and will guide you to the nearest operational site. We appreciate your patience as we complete these improvements. These upgrades will allow us to better serve you and enhance your charging experience moving forward. This has been my main complaint with Francis, is the original BTC network that they deployed in 2019 with Dieselgate funds is crap equipment. They struggle to keep it operational. BTC can't even keep providing them enough parts. There's been signs for months on stations that says, hey, we're waiting for the supplier to give us this equipment. So evidently BTC built a pile of dog poo. It's breaking down so often that they cannot keep the parts out. Hopefully these will be replaced with modern equipment that won't be much trouble anymore and will be much more reliable. So let's head out into the field and see what's going on.
So we made it to the Elk City Huddle House where the Francis 4 charger station is at, and they all appear to be working. So this is a plus for Francis Energy. We're going to go ahead and try to plug in just to make sure it's really working. Oh, these cables are cold. I'm going to have to open up the Francis app here. For some reason, I couldn't find my RFID card. Of course. So we're at number 4. So it says we are ready to charge. Swipe to continue. Let's see if it starts. Initiating. I got a message that says your vehicle is now charging at the Hutch's Elk City, which we're actually in the Huddle House parking lot. The Hutches is over here. It says initiating. Got some clicks. Let's see what it ramps up to. And we are ramping up to full power, it looks like. 64%, 73 kilowatts, 75 kilowatts. That's about as good as it's gonna get. So it looks like Francis is working like it's supposed to here in Elk City. I'm gonna go over there into the Hutches and grab a drink, and then we're gonna head out to the next station, which is the Cherokee Travel Mart. All right, so we've been here for 14 minutes, and I don't think we need to stay any longer. It says we can get to the next one with 40-something%. I went inside and got some water, got Duck some bathroom time, and we're ready to head out. So let's go ahead and stop the charger and hit the road. So you can see we went 15 minutes, got 15 kilowatt hours. Charging stopped. I'm pleasantly surprised that this station is working. The last time I was here, the whole site was limited to 50 kilowatts. So I don't know if it was a site-wide power restriction or if they had power modules that were down, but none of the credit card readers worked and the whole site was limited to 50 kilowatts, but it seems to be given more than 50 now. I won't say full power because I couldn't test that. This is a 1500 kVA transformer, 480, 277. So let's go ahead and unplug and head out. You ready to head to the next station, Duck? You got your Frosty the Snowman bandana on? He chose that one. He had Santa and Frosty to choose from. He chose Frosty. All right, I'll see y'all at Cherokee Travel Mart. Well guys, we made it to the Cherokee Travel Mart. So I've been here before. You'll recognize this site. We have a couple flow stations over here. I think they're 100 kilowatts. There is 4 of the BTC high power stations. And then way over here on the other side, there is 2 ABB units. Let's do a quick walkthrough and just see if they're all working. This first flow charger does look like it's up and running. Walking around to the other side. This one looks like it's up and running as well. At least it doesn't say it's having a problem. These BTC high power units are the original trash. These 2 are both working, so they say. There has been reports in PlugShare that it'll run for a minute and then it drops to 35 kilowatts, so we know cable cooling causes that, so we'll see. The one on this side is dead, completely turned off. The one over here says under maintenance, tower safety failed. Okay, that sounds kind of scary. The other side says the same thing. Under maintenance, tower safety failed. So only one of the high-powered units is actually working right now. Walking over here to the ABB units. This one says it's limited to 30 kilowatts. Has one of the old Nayax card readers that I give like a 3% chance of working. Looking over here, got a different screen on this one. It's like completely different software. That one has different software on it than this one. That's not how you want to run things. But it does appear to be on and working. You know what? I should have started my car charging before I walked around and wasted all this time. Let's go over here and get my car started charging, because I actually need to charge. What am I thinking? The live stream's like, great, now you just wasted 10 minutes. Looky what I found in the car, my Francis RFID card. So if you are in the Francis network, you need one of these. It's so easy to start the stations. I mean, yeah, you can do it with an app, but it's so much easier just to tap. So let's get started here. Plug in first. And then tap. And then tap. There it goes. I just said it was so easy, Francis. Don't fail me now. I tapped. It's still saying, please tap your RFID card.
A few minutes later.
So we're gonna have to give up on that. Let's hit cancel. Francis, I just praised you. Let's try one more time. Maybe it was timed out or something. Okay, plugged in, connecting to vehicle. Tap your RFID card. It beeped. Authorizing payment. Okay. I don't know what happened, but it's working now.
Editor Crazy Postman here.
So
I think I tried to tap too soon.
So we're gonna charge here for probably 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're gonna head to our next stop, which is in Lawton, Oklahoma. Now, all these sites said they were supposed to be under maintenance, and I'm just wondering if maybe the under maintenance just means they know they're all broke and don't rely on them. They don't actually plan on fixing anything. They just don't want people stuck. But I really hope they're planning on replacing these. Rip and replace would make me so happy. And this is such a nice, I mean, besides not having a canopy, this is such a nice charging spot. You know, pull through spaces. So if you had a trailer out here on I-40, it's like right across the bridge from I-40. So there's easy access, pull through spaces, high power chargers when they work. This is a great spot. Well, we've been charging for 23 minutes and we are up to 78%. Only pulling about 55 right now, but it hasn't done much better than that the whole time. I suspect that this unit is limited in some fashion. The cable cooling seems to be working because I think that limits it to 35. I don't know for sure. My battery could have been cold. Maybe it didn't wait a second. What's the word? My battery might not have preconditioned correctly on its way here, so I can't say for certain it's the charger, but it's awful suspicious that I only got up to the 50s, 60 area. So I'm gonna stop at about 80%, but while I was walking around, I noticed something that was super sketchy I wanna show y'all. Over here where all the power equipment is, you can see down there on the far end is the two BTC high power supplies, for lack of the better word. That's where all the power comes from. These are just dispensers out here. Now the flow and the ABB are all in one, so the power and the dispenser are together. But look at this meter over here that's missing. It's just, you can like look in there and see. I sure hope that's not energized because that looks super sketchy. But everything else looks okay. Besides 3 out of 4 of the BTC power stations over here not working. That's pretty normal for these older BTC HP 200s. They don't work about 94% of the time. The ABBs are usually reliable, the flows are usually reliable. We're gonna get in the car and head to Lawton, Oklahoma for our next stop and check out what's going on there. All right guys, so we made it to our final stop for today. This is the Francis Energy Charger in Lawton, Oklahoma. As you can see, this site has 4 BTC fast chargers and 4 Telus Power 65 kilowatt chargers, I think. we'll go around and check everything out in just a second. Let's get the car charging first so I don't waste any of my time. So with Francis, you always plug in first. It says both of these are available. Now we're going to try the RFID card. It says connecting to vehicle. This screen is new. Authorizing payment. Looks like we're going to start. So at least this one's working, maybe. We'll see how it goes on the ramp up. Got some clicking going on. I'm in the reflection. 87 kilowatts is what it maxed out at. Oh, we're still going up a little. 95 kilowatts. I don't remember the charge curve. There is a lot of construction going on in the area here, but it doesn't have anything to do with the charge station. It seems that the Hilton Garden Inn is getting an upgrade. So we're up to 104 kilowatts, and I think that's about where it should be for 50% on a Tesla. The Tesla charge curve is pretty weak. Let's go around and check out the rest of the site here. Like I said earlier, there is no hint of construction on the EV site here. Everything seems to be just normal. Let's see how many of them are up and running. So this other site, or this, wait, not site, this other dispenser over here, it says it's available, both sides, CHAdeMO and CCS. It does have the BTC burn-in here on the screen, so this screen is a bit older. The one I'm using over there, you can tell it's a newer screen. This third dispenser here, it has a newer screen too. And it does show available. The weird thing about, see, this one doesn't have a mouse. This other one over here, when I tapped on the screen, there was a mouse pointer. See the mouse on the screen? Interesting. Going way down here to this last one, you can see it shows available as well. I've never seen all four of these work at the same time. This is crazy. We'll have to look at the app here in just a minute and see if all four are actually available.
So the screenshot from the app tells a different story. It shows that on these high power ones on the left, there is 1, 2, 3 unavailable. And on the ones, on the lower powered ones on the right, it shows 2 of them are unknown. So they may just be unnetworked. This screenshot wasn't taken at the exact moment I was there. That's why some of them show more cars charging.
These are the ones with the really beefy cables. This thing is huge. It doesn't come across on video very well, but this cable is very heavy. It's the Amphenol cable. And it says on the screen, equipment available, so I guess this one is powered up. Moving down the row, this one says equipment available as well. The credit card reader's dead. It says unit not active. This credit card reader's not even on. That's normal for Francis Energy. You can't pay with credit cards pretty much at any station they have. So this one, you can't even see the screen. I think it says equipment available, but it's really hard to see. This credit card reader says not active. I guess they didn't pay their bill for NIAX. This credit card reader says not active. And the station, I don't think this one's even on. The screen doesn't display anything, but I think I can see a backlight. If you have an RFID card, you might be able to get these to work. You might not. These are the Telus Power TP CCS1 60 kilowatt stations. So I'm not sure what that email was about. That email made it seem like that all these stations were going to be shut down and you couldn't use them, but looks like besides the old equipment, this station is usable. We'll finish up charging and I will close it out with y'all when I get done. So we've been charging for 14 minutes. We're up to 76% and we're getting 63 kilowatts. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it because I don't need any more to get home. Okay, that's stopped. This should be unlocked. And plug this back in. I'm surprised nobody came while I was here. This is usually a pretty hopping site. So thanks for watching this video. I guess we learned today that I don't know why Francis sent out that email and made it seem like everything was closed. Hopefully they're going to be doing ripping and replacing, but if they do, hopefully they consider only taking out one station at a time or parts of one station. I know that's hard to do, but we can all pull for the rip and replace. Let's hope they're really doing that and not just warning people that their network sucks. You might want to not stop there. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see y'all in the next one.